Hello and welcome to Vietnam Investment News with headlines today. Employees to apply for unemployment benefits online. Vietnam reduces more tax fee to benefit pandemic-hit enterprises, people. Ministry of Transport proposes toll on state-invested expressway. Foreign investors remain confident in Vietnamese economy. World Bank. HSBC maps out two scenarios for Vietnamese economy until year-end. Employees to apply for unemployment benefits online. Recently, the government has issued Resolution 107 on the regular government meeting in August 2021. Accordingly, the government assigned the Ministry of Labor, Invalids and Social Affairs to coordinate with relevant agencies and localities to perform the following tasks. Build and complete professional processes, provide, receive and process public services to support settlement of unemployment benefits for employees on National Public Portal in October 2021. Thus, if based on the roadmap set out by the government, in the near future, employees will be able to carry out procedures for online unemployment benefits. Vietnam reduces more tax fee to benefit pandemic-hit enterprises, people. About 118 trillion Vietnamese dongs worth of taxes, land rent, fees, and charges are expected to be reduced or have payment deadlines extended in 2021 to assist enterprises and people affected by coronavirus. This is part of a draft resolution on some support measures for pandemic-hit enterprises and people discussed by the National Assembly, NA, Standing Committee on September 16. Delivering a brief report, Minister of Finance Ho Duc Phoc said facing negative impacts of COVID-19 pandemic on Vietnam's economy and society, the government has implemented many timely support measures. The sum of taxes and budget contributions that were exempted, reduced, or had payment deadlines extended in 2020 stood at around 129 trillion Vietnamese dongs. Ministry of Transport proposes toll on state-invested expressway. The Ministry of Transport is consulting ministries and government agencies on collecting tolls at sections of the North-South Expressway built from state capital. The ministry plans to collect a maximum toll of VN 1,500 per kilometer on 8 eastern sections of the North-South Expressway. This money will help develop more expressway systems, and be spent on maintenance and roads repairs. Foreign investors remain confident in Vietnamese economy. World Bank. Despite the negative impact of the fourth COVID-19 wave, Vietnam attracted a foreign direct investment (FDI) commitment worth $2.4 billion in August, a 65% increase month-on-month. Reflecting the continued confidence of foreign investors in the country's economic prospects in the medium to long term. The latest Vietnam macro monitoring report of the World Bank showed that higher FDI commitments in August were driven by newly registered capital flowing into manufacturing. FDI commitment reached a total of $14 billion in the January to August period, only 2% lower than the same period in 2020, while the disbursed investment reached $11.7 billion, a 2% year-on-year increase. FDI disbursement, however, fell again in August, by 14.3% month-on-month and 12.2% year-on-year due to the lockdown in major economic centers. HSBC maps out two scenarios for Vietnamese economy until year-end. HSBC has forecast two scenarios for Vietnam's economy until the end of the year, with both of them focused on the reopening of the economy, albeit in a cautious and systematic way. According to the first scenario, the country's gross domestic product, GDP, would grow 5 to 5.5%, depending on the speed and effectiveness of the vaccination rollout, the reopening of the economy and the recovery and resumption of major export markets. In the second scenario, if the vaccination program is not quick enough and lockdown and social distancing drag on, there will be more of an adverse impact to the economy and increased pressure on supply chains, and GDP may only reach 3.5 to 4%. HSBC's current forecast for the 2021 GDP growth has been amended to 5.1% from the previous 7.1%, reflecting the severe impact of the fourth COVID-19 wave.